Warning. The following content contains sounds. It has been shown that some sapiens of the Homo have episodic memory towards some sounds, therefore forming a bad reaction to certain sounds. Nevertheless, the sounds we use are only to mock actions and notions, which are, of course, ridiculous. We are not mocking the people who have them. No. Because you know in time, you may change what you do and change what you think. Having said that, this is Correlation Sensation, a show where I talk about your mother's mammalian protuberances. Yes. They come in all sorts of shapes, colors, and textures and smells. But of course, we will proceed to something more important. Quick, while Void's gone. You know what I'm going to tell him?
What's he gonna say?
I'm going to say, Void, I'm going to give you just the tip.
Just the tip.
And then, I'm going to say, just the tip, the whole tip, nothing but the tip. And then you come in and you say, he can't handle the tip. 2 hours later.
He's trying to lick the shit off the toilet.
I heard some lapping in there. Welcome back, Void.
Hello.
You are quiet.
Hello.
Yeah, you're like digging around with the... Okay, sorry. Are you ready? Is it a good place?
Yes.
He likes to stick it really close to his mouth.
Yeah, there you peeked out.
Sorry.
How dare you? Which one is your cord? Let me control this one. Okay, speak now.
Yes, hello.
Oh, that's good. That's
Okay.
very good. So, Void,
Yes.
I'm going to give you something.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a tip.
Yes.
Just a tip.
Yes.
Nothing but the whole tip.
What?
He can't handle the tip.
Ha! See what we did there?
Ew, disgusting.
You don't even get the beauty of it.
I don't think he got it.
You never seen that movie?
What?
Was it Robert De Niro who yells, "You can't handle the truth," with Tom Cruise going, "I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth."
You
I'll
can't
feel good,
handle
man.
the tip.
Yeah. You see what we did there now?
Somewhat.
Like a parody. What was that, Jag? Jack off, Jag.
No, that was just a boring procedural.
I'll give you a boring procedural. That's what I do to all the people we pick up and abduct.
Stop telling everybody what we do.
But
Free colonoscopies for everyone. We even give them a lollipop.
They're free. They're
Void,
free gifts with their free procedure.
you've been handing out those arsenic dips?
What?
Void, just because they are apple flavored does not mean they're safe for consumption.
Oh, you want our victims to have a slight taste before they go off into cyanide heaven?
No, that was just an experiment I was making. Trying to see if people would do it. And apparently they can, but I wasn't trying to do it that way. I was trying to give it out to special people. You know, the people that you don't want around. Wink, wink.
Special people.
No, not that. No. Not
That's kind of fucked
that.
up. So
you-
they got an extra chromosome and you're just kind of fucking off them?
No.
You should give them some love. They're really like sweet people.
No, we're talking about the ones that make fun of them.
I
who are
mean-
dicks.
Look at Void.
Yeah.
He's so sweet.
No, I mean specialists. You know, those people who like.
Mass murder and attack people and all that kind of.
Yeah, you know, this is like another version of Saw.
Like child molesters.
Yeah, those guys definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, they deserve a.
They need some
Arsenic
cyanide. I mean, apple
Apple
lollipops.
Appleseed, the pumpkin in their butt.
Yes. And what we learned about apricots? Was it apricot or peaches?
What?
I imagine both of those have some sort of toxin. I didn't research that.
Also, apple seeds have cyanide in them.
Arsenic.
Arsenic, okay.
That's if I'm wrong.
No, it's apple seeds are
Arsenic.
no cyanide.
No.
Right?
No.
Or am I getting confused from the?
Apricot cyanide, I think.
Am
Let
I
me
getting
look this up.
confused from last night?
You are getting confused.
From the conversation
You're
that we were
confusing me.
discussing, all of these, just hypothetical theories. Hypothetical.
Yeah, arsenic. For appleseed.
So arsenic for apple seeds. All those, liquids go through my teeth.
So, amygdalin. It's called amygdalin. It converts to cyanide after eating. So it really has amygdalin. It's kind of funny because it sounds similar to your amygdala.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow, you learn something new every day. Okay, we're done with the podcast, right? We did the lesson. We taught people how to poison people.
Yeah, we're done now. Get up, bye, guys. Get up, bye, guys.
We've done our
See
good
you later.
service. We've done our good service for the day. Or the week.
Yeah, the week.
No, this is episode 97. 97. 3 more away from the big 100.
Just 3?
Yes,
That's exciting.
every day I think about it.
Nice.
I sit on a chair with my arms, with my hands in fists, just above my knees, and I shake them violently until I become a huge shaker.
He vibrates his penis.
And I go.
Are you going to explode at
And-
episode
yeah.
100?
He squirts all over my face.
Yes, I'm working on a song for the introduction of this thing. Someone wanted me to change it, and I said, oh, fuck you. And now I kind of want to do a little renovation.
Who said that?
Mr. Titty Fuckface.
Oh,
No, face fuck his mom. No, wait. Am I anal?
am I anal?
No. Am I retarded? No. Am I hairy? No. Which was it? Am I something? It was. He did reviews on podcasts.
Oh, the guy
That
is.
guy.
Am I
Am
canceled?
I
Oh,
canceled?
am I canceled? Yeah,
That
he gave us an F.
stupid fuck.
Yeah. Well, you can go F off with his F in his F. And you know where his F is.
In the B.
Yeah. In the B, in the P. In the C, and the A. And the LMNOP.
See you next Tuesday?
The Q, R, S, and T, U, V, W, X, and Y, and Z. Wow.
Baby, now you know your ABCs.
Now I do.
Now we have to move on to potty training because I just saw a pile of shit on the floor in the laundry room.
You
Oh,
just
yeah, you like that?
Void.
What?
Stop blacking out and shitting on our floor.
No, that's the dog.
I know sometimes I call you a bitch, but that doesn't mean you're a female dog.
We don't have a dog.
You'll have two.
Void, one of them is a spleen test.
Are you having your schizophrenia attacks again?
No.
We're trying to get another Christopher Wren study done. Okay, we took the spleen out of one of them.
The hell was that?
That was my mug.
Oh.
He's trying to engrave a ring on my table. My wooden table. He wants to get smacked.
Famous family heirloom. The
Yeah.
nut-gatherer table.
My grandfather carved it from his own oak tree.
I thought he uses nut.
His pine nuts.
He been nutting in some pine trees.
That could be true.
You know what he was doing with those pine needles.
Was
Poking
he
them.
sounding with his urethra?
Oh, that just hurt my dick.
Ha 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 ha.
What's so funny?
Seeing you in pain.
Wow, you must be in a lot of pain to want to see me in pain.
That's not very
I've
nice.
done nothing but help you out.
I'm only kidding. I just thought it was kind of funny that it made you wince.
We better, you know what? We might use him for our next, anatomical study with the oil. Ooh. You know where the oil come from, right?
Your
No.
asshole?
A male sapien of the Homo named Raymond Vieussens.
Where's he from?
Where do you think Vieussens comes from?
Italy?
No, think again.
England?
No.
German?
Trying to type in pronunciation. Okay. Maps, news, shopping, videos. Ooh, videos. I like the tube of you. You want to know why?
Why?
Because the tube of you never, ever, ever has fake news on it.
Are you
no,
sure?
everything that everybody says is 100% true on there.
Yes.
No lies,
No.
absolutely whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, I found these scary true stories called copy pastas and creepy pastas that are all real.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, it
You
is
talking about Spaghetti Monster?
similar, but there are spooky stories that people...
Valve Vieussens, named after Raymond Vieussens.
Raymond Vieussens. So where do
Okay,
you
but
think?
where's he from? You
Okay.
never said.
Let me pronounce it in his native tongue. Raymond.
Oh, he's French.
Oui, 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 oui.
I like how we could tell that just by him going, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm le fruit damage.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, rub it on my belly.
You want me to sit on your belly?
So now we took a horse shit all the
He
time
might fart their poop, watch out.
just to make sure how Raymond Vieussens' name is pronounced. Now we got it. This sapien of the Homo is believed that it could have been born from 1635 to 1641, and maybe, possibly, yes, probably died in 1715. Very accurate indeed.
Well, the death is accurate, I guess, because they only give one time frame.
Yes, you only die once. Unless
Okay,
if you are
James
in the
Bond.
Monte Carlo. And what?
Okay, James Bond.
Unless if you're one of those dudes who OD'd, goes flatline, and they shock him back to life.
Like Nikki Six?
Yes, like Nikki said. You know there's a radio host in Fort Worth that goes by that name.
Ah,
And the she, I think. You never know. Could be she-he
no, I think it's...
or shish kebab.
Or babushka.
Oh, yeah. Well, still be a she, right?
Yeah. Well, I think that's just an old word for an old bag lady or something.
I'll give you an old bag lady.
I'm right here, you guys.
Goddamn right. I'll give you your mama. Ooh. Remember? You were putting plastic bags over your mama's head.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you
We have you
were.
on recording, buddy.
Yeah, you were.
We're not mad at you. We just want to let you know that's not okay.
I know it's not okay because they won't be able to breathe.
Remember, it was causing me brain damage?
Oh, so I think he did learn from that experience. Because now he knows. Plastic bags. Stop breathing.
Caused brain damage. Old lady died for like 5 seconds.
And then brought back to life like Motley Crue's drummer.
He was the bass player.
I'm pretty sure Motley Crue's drummer did the same thing.
Tommy Lee?
Yeah. Tommy Lee totally died and came back.
No, I think that was just Nikki Six.
No. We are going to do this. See, I have my phone out now. But you know why I use my phone?
Don't do research.
Yeah.
I was too, but I was making sure it was quiet.
I'm doing research too. It's called Stare at Me in the Camera and Criticize Me the whole time.
Oh, you're having a bad mental self-portrait.
My hair looks like shit.
It's just stringy and stuff. You need some,
That's my spunk in there.
No. She needs, more spunk, or she needs some, what is called, volume
Mousse.
foam.
Tommy Lee was born in Greece.
Mm.
1962.
Mousse.
Damn. Whoa. Yeah, Tommy Lee's son had the party in 2003 where a boy died in it. Whoa. Tommy Lee had drank 2 gallons a day of vodka.
Jesus.
Prostitute. 150 prostitute orgy.
That just sounds like playing roulette with STDs.
Tommy Lee. You look like a he.
I know, but he's known for having a huge schlong.
Yeah? Were you looking?
No, it's just known because he did a porno with Pamela Anderson.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Where you find this?
you can look it on the internet, and there was a tape that circulated around.
Wasn't she like a part of vegans or something? PETA?
No.
You sure? I don't know with you. So, let's go back to topic, eh?
Yes.
I want to start off our story with not Raymond, but his daddy.
All right.
The name of this ape man was Francois Vieussens. Francois was titled as a townsman of Vigan, France. Source 1. I wanted to find out more about Raymond's daddy, so I dove deep into DeepDyve. A scholarly article popped up on the search engine, built for finding, exclusive knowledge, you have to pay for it monthly. The author of Source 2, which is from DeepDyve, communicated Francois Vieussens was a lieutenant colonel. So Francois stuck his fleshy baby gravy injector into some meat tunnel he chose, unnamed, on any sources I could find. I even typed in Raymond Vieussens, female mommy, and nothing came up.
They really didn't keep track of care of the mother.
I think documents in general had a problem making it through all those years.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of things people miss about a lot of different apes.
His meat sausage in her meat tunnel.
Is that how you two met?
His fleshy baby gravy injector.
You know how we met.
Boom, boom, chuck, boom, boom, chuck.
It was in a pond, right?
I made a pond out of her pussy.
I was standing on the corner.
Standing on the corner with her high heels on, boop, 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 with her nipples popping out.
What are you guys doing, a remake of Pretty Woman?
Oh, this is better than that.
I'm prettier than Pretty Woman.
Yeah, this is called the sexiest woman.
Are you gonna slam her fingers in a jewelry box?
I'll slam her fingers up my wazoo.
That sounds fun.
Slam.
I like touching
Ribbed
your ass crack.
Yeah.
Ribbed for his pleasure.
I mean, your asshole. I like tickling it.
Yeah.
And like scraping out the little dingleberries.
You know who liked doing that, right?
Oh.
Who likes doing that?
Raymond Vieussens.
Oh, geez, now you're just going up making up stuff.
I needed to, Paul Blart it. Segue it.
Gotcha.
Not only was the conception not documented, the day of birth paperwork is not publicly known to exist anymore. What we have are a range of years for birth, which I said 1635 to 1641, in a province called Rouergue.
That's a lot of years. 6 years?
Yeah. Well, it's better than some people. Some people we researched could have been born in this century BC or that century BCE.
Well, if they know when they died, and it seems the more feasible time,
they probably look up a year or something was documented in any reference towards age.
Yeah.
But anyways, he was born in a province called Rouergue of Older France.
Mm-hmm. I like crab rangoons.
I was going to say, you think they have ragoon there?
This is France.
Actually, a lot of Chinese immigrants Or in France, too.
They probably really have ragu.
Probably after they got captured, just like Native Americans.
It's just not deep fried or some crazy shit.
Look
Yeah,
at this.
the ragoon was actually probably, I think, an American tribes from the dumpling or that, but
Yeah, probably all the same.
I like
Humans
crab
think the same thing.
ragoons.
yeah.
It's
I'm
a
allergic
dumpling.
to crab, but most don't actually have crab.
I'll give you crabs.
It's imitation.
Yeah.
You're allergic to crabs, huh?
Yeah.
Except
no,
your
the actual
mommy's crabs.
meat of shellfish, only mildly.
Oh,
Only mildly, see?
yeah. You can't
Mhm.
even handle the tip. See, we were right. You can't handle the tip of my shellfish.
It's probably rotten on the inside. Have you ever
Hey, don't talk about your mom's vagina
Don't talk
like
about my
that.
blue sausage I put in a blue waffle.
That's mine.
at an egg McMuffin at the, McBlue Waffles?
That's a good idea.
No, I will not eat blue eggs on blue waffles. Sam, I won't eat your blue waffle
Who's
in
Sam?
a can.
Who's
They
Sam?
should have waffle sandwiches at McDonald's.
They
do.
have them at the
Oh,
gas station grocery store I go to.
They have McGriddle. It's pretty close.
Is it Hy-Vee?
Yeah, I was trying not to say the actual thing.
Yeah, you don't want to get sued by those guys. Oh, they'll sue us.
No,
They're
I was
probably
talking
listening
about-
to us right now.
I was
Oh.
saying personal stuff. Jesus Christ.
What? You know personal stuff about
You
your
don't want all
owners?
the women to come running after you, son?
No, I don't want them to run away. Oh, you're that guy from that podcast. Ah, no, just kidding.
You know, there's more than one Hy-Vee gas station
Well, it's all over that. It's in regional Midwest.
in Nebraska.
Well, you didn't have to
In
say that.
Omaha,
Oh,
Nebraska.
we're in, Omaha,
mentioned-
Nebraska.
We mentioned where we lived before, buddy.
Okay.
In the middle of nowhere where it's nice and calm. Except for where there's certain parts of the town where there's gunfire going off.
Pew, pew, pew.
One of my friends on Facebook said she gets harassed all the time living downtown. I always fear for her.
Oh, another town, or another region, is history on Rouergue. Or Rouergue.
Ragu-gu-gu-gu-gu-gu.
Yeah, we have source 3 indicating that this province became part of the French Empire in 1271 current era, only to be surrendered to the English in 1360. 89 revolutions later, after the English won Rouergue in their 8-man war game.
Oh, yes.
The English kept this province for 8 whole years. Then, when the French Revolution came, it became a part of Aveyron, or whatever. Aveyron is a geographic landmark labeled after a river.
Oh.
Source 3's pictures are relayed being from the Wiki Dicky Licky Sticky
Nikki?
Pedia. Yeah, Nikipedia. And they are a place I think we're going to start traveling to, because there's lots of big mountains and small towns, perfect for snatching up humans and conducting probing.
Where are we going next, sweetie?
We're going to the province of Rouergue.
We're going to Ragu?
Or Rouergue.
Ragu-gu-gu-gu-gu-gu. Okay.
What I can find online regarding Raymond Vieussens is he received his education at the University of Montpellier in the year of 1670. Source 2 claimed Raymond was now 30 when he became a doctor for the hospital of SAINT-ELOI in 1671, making the date of 1641 be pretty logical for his year of birth. This hospital is claimed to have been the primary place to take the sick people in Montpellier. Now, Montpellier is claimed to have been first publicly documented in the year of 985 current era, but we know how documents disappear. It's said to have been formed by migration to avoid pirates from the coastal regions of France. The specific region mentioned was named Maguelon, although the article for Source 5 is written as if this location isn't the only source for the settlers of Montpellier. Either way, by the 1100s and 1200s, this province had additional structures and fortifications added on, including 2 big pillars. And it was also known as a large trading hub. The PR conveyed for this location is that it was very inclusive,
Muslims, Cathars, and even the Jews were allowed there. Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Even the Jews?
A person with a different philosophical opinion was allowed to do what they did over there. Isn't that fancy?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's kind of better than now.
It was so open and free that some ape man named William the Third, no, William the Eighth, in 1180 allowed anyone to freely teach medicine in Montpellier. Yes, come one, come all. I'll make you come with my crystal ball. It stimulates your prostate and cures ED. Bend over, whippity-dee-dee-dee-dee.
So, we're not that progressive. We kind of suck balls.
Nah, I think there's a lot of disagreements in the medical field. And the reliance on the authority is kind of silly because many in the authority disagree with each other. Because there's multiple studies with contradicting findings and different opinions on how to treat things.
Gotcha.
Back to topic.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You want to start talking about your page of shit?
What?
Your page of stuff.
My page of shit.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Come on, start talking shit.
There's no shit on my page.
Okay.
What page? I'm on a computer. Look at Void. Did he swallow something that he was allergic to?
Yes.
You didn't
No,
swallow
shrimp
my
here.
cum, did you?
No.
It takes a while to get used to the blue waffleness.
The blue waffle, egg, ham and cheese sandwiches.
Oh.
Don't make me.
Sausage cheese sandwich.
Put a little syrup on top.
Oh, sweet tasting pus.
Ugh.
Some of my nipple milk.
So, the point of the statement I said earlier is that everyone being able to teach medicine showed the focus of this region's culture had a focus on health. Probably because all the regions were there fighting over and over again, holding territory over their imaginary friends like Jebus, Muhammad, and Jehovah Oil. So I found a website for the SAINT-ELOI Hospital of Montpellier. They have an address for this structure, and it is 80 Avenue Augustin Fletcher at Montpellier, Aquitaine, France, 34090. Yep, you got that, Void?
Yep.
We need that for reference so we can snatch more fresh bodies.
Maybe check the cadaver aisle.
Yes, the aisle of cadavers they have there, just conveniently waiting for me to check out.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears on their website that they conduct clinical studies there. Source 7 indicates that this is the oldest hospital of Montpellier. Yet it was a successor to some hospital called Robert Pillier Hospital, set up in 1183. The name is communicated to have been from a chapel of the hospital. Some narrative of some great silversmith named SAINT-ELOI. So this might be some, shout out to the Jewish history there, with the silversmith and everything.
Nice.
Do you see that?
You see that?
What?
I used a stereotype on Jews. And you just went, nice.
I know.
I
but
was talking about he was massaging his face so he could go to sleep.
Oh, yeah?
I remember when you used to do that.
If he falls asleep here, we're going to shave his beard. He's going to look like he's an Amish.
Don't turn me into Weird Al.
Well, you're Weird Void.
I was just itching and relaxing and scratching.
Oh,
Yeah, massaging yourself to sleep like you used to do. You were your little tiny baby.
You don't know how tiny I was. I was
You-
2 pounds.
He was never tiny.
Oh, yeah, I was tiny.
He came out 14.5 pounds.
No, I was 2 pounds.
2 pounds overweight.
You know how I was skinny as a child, asshole.
You
I can show you.
destroyed my vagina with
Your-
your massive head,
in those big bulging eyes.
all that hair. You came out looking like a little man.
Was I scurrying around like Charles Manson going,
Exactly
saw
like that.
I saw that on TikTok earlier. It was pretty funny.
I know.
So, you know who else did that?
Who?
Not Raymond Vieussens. There, I didn't spread false rumors about Raymond. Is that better? Anyways, Raymond Vieussens, within his first years of working at this hospital, he is documented for performing 500 autopsies. This would be in 1681 when he finished these autopsies. In the year of 1684, 3 years after the dissections had been completed, a book was published, credited to the one named Raymond Vieussens. The title of said book is Neurographia Universalis. This title is epic. You know, it sounds like the universality of your brain.
Oh, that's a very interesting title.
That's what it sounds like to me. Before this book, we have Andreas Vesalius and Thomas Willis, both which we have done episodes on, who have done a lot with changing the paradigm from Galen's animal dissections used for human anatomy, based on some bullshit stigma for cutting open dead humans that currently serve no other purpose, though I could come up with a few.
I think it was a pragmatic religious dogma.
Yeah, exactly. Pragmatic religious dogma, whatever you say. Anyways, I could come up with a few other uses, such as pig feed, fertilizer, soylent green, aka human feed.
Okay there, long pig man.
Yes, I do have a long pig. Oink oink. The resin
No, that's
casting.
another name for cannibalism, long pig.
Yeah, we could also do resin castings of the body cut up in different ways to show anatomy. We can make handles out of bones for knives, axes, and dog chew toys. We could also make glue and leather, goblets. Oh,
Candy dish.
but no one listens to me.
Flower pot.
I mean, I'll tell you one thing with all the things we can make with humans. Edward Gein had the right idea. Nipple belt all the way, buddy.
Also, his human suit.
Yes.
She had a nipple belt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And a human suit.
man.
Oh, maybe you could put him in the tag so we get more hits.
Yeah, we could. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be funny. They'd be like, what? I thought this was about Edward Gein. What the fuck?
Well, we reference him, so it's not a lie.
No, not at all. We talk about him for 2 minutes. So, this book, Neurographia Universalis, used observations from the 500 autopsies, also known as dissections, for a plethora of reasons. One, as one would assume, is to learn about the physiological alterations due to diseases, coupled with the cause of death. The other uses of these 500 people was to serve to show what a healthy idea of the nervous system would look like, i.e. the brain and spinal cord. The descriptions given in this book is indicated to have been so impactful to the career of Raymond Vieussens, for them being the most detailed and accurate than any other book prior. He was so well known for his publication that in 1685 he was summoned by King Louis XIV to come into Paris. He came inside of Paris.
Paris
Oui,
Hilton?
oui.
Oui, oui. That thing. I wouldn't touch that thing with your thing.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. That face looks retarded.
So sweet.
She looked like a cat got sprayed with my piss.
That's true.
Yeah, she looked like a dopey wet cat.
Who
Yeah.
did?
Paris Hilton.
I definitely have better teeth.
Oh, yes, honey. Your teeth are the best. Great for cleaning out my pube hairs. So, in Paris, Raymond Vieussens went to attend the Marquise des Words. So I typed in Marquise des Words. I came up with Marquise des Cited, and now I want to do his biography after this one. For it includes him being critical of the French government during this time, and was involved with writing some things about sexuality. And he got put inside of a psych ward So we can talk about that one.
That's going to be a good episode about sex. I'm excited.
Was he
Yeah.
a writer for Real Sex on HBO?
That's my favorite subject.
Exactly. That's what-
Or Taxi Cab Confessions or Red Shoe Diaries?
yes, that's probably exactly what the biography of the sapien of the Homo is all about, boys.
What's that, the cat house or whatever?
That guy died.
Yeah.
No, I know, but wasn't that a show? Was it called the cat house?
I think it was a mini-series. They went back occasionally over the
Yeah,
years
yeah.
from Real Sex.
Yeah. So I did not find the elusive Marquis de Wade, but I am hoping that Marquis de Sade is really just another more common way of saying Marquis de Words. Because he was living around this time, same time as Raymond, in France. So, Raymond was appointed to become a physician of Madame de Montpellier, who was the cousin of King Louis XIV. Like all things, this passed, and so did she, in 1693. Oh, I rhymed. At this point, Raymond returned to Montpellier, but it appears that 3 years after going to Paris, in 1688, Raymond became a fellow to what we've already talked about, the Royal Society.
Oh. They just had their sticky hands and everything.
Some fancy assholes.
So I think they all had their sticky hands in the Royal Society. So this was only 4 years after his book came out. He was desired enough to be a part of this extremely exclusive hoity-toity society of rich people speculating using Robert Hooke. Since we have already covered this society with a couple other people in previous episodes, which you should all listen to.
Yeah, I miss Robert Hooke.
Yeah.
He
me
was
too.
definitely my favorite.
Back to topic, I think it was redundant to describe the Royal Society anymore. Robert Hooke is done for.
Poor guy.
He will always live in my memory.
And in my heart, that crooked humpback whale.
Of science. Captain Robert Hooke.
Yes.
Pants.
Yes, he had pants.
Yes.
Pantaloons.
But what is mentioned for Raymond later is that in 1705, he wrote another book called Novum Versorum Corporis Humani Systema. That was a mouthful, huh, Void?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not just that, it was a mouth and ass full.
Do you know what else is a mouthful?
What's that?
My dick.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's disgusting.
It's so full, it goes halfway down my esophagus.
Yeah.
Jesus, you need to get that checked for a world record.
I have a short esophagus.
What? Snuffleupagus?
You know who studied other parts of the human body?
Oh.
Raymond. So, Raymond described more autopsies in this book that was described as being more interesting. A third book from Raymond was published in 1714 without a title given at all for the structure of the ear. Also in 1705, Raymond published another book. It was even longer than the last title I mentioned. The title of this book from 1705 is called Trait nouveau de la structure et des causes du mouvement naturel du cire. Wow.
That's a mouthful too.
That is an orgy for.
That sounds like something that's fun too.
Yeah, I can't wait till Void finally passes out.
What?
Look at them over there. Sleepy, sleepy.
What'd you put in my drink?
Goodbye, Voidy. In the chair now.
What?
If he falls asleep, he'll fall over like a cow that I
Oh.
tipped over. So, this book that I mentioned goes into the description of what is called mitral stenosis, along with the pulse of aortic incompetence. Oh, sounds like an incompetent valve. If one just does a quick stroke on the dingling of Bing, you will find that mitral stenosis is a narrowing of the mitral valve, commonly diagnosed from those from the ages of 20 to 40, and it can last several years or be lifelong. It is, to my surprise, to be more common in females, the causes of which can be from plaque buildup, rheumatic fever caused by strep throat, if the infection is not treated early enough, a defect from birth, radiation therapy to your chest, so everyone stop sunbathing with your t-shirt off with your titties up in the air.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's the radiation coming from the sun. You got radiation to your chest.
Maybe I want to die from radiation poisoning.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Anyways, there's also lupus.
Which Dr. House says it's never lupus.
Why do you want to die from radiation, woman?
It just sounds like a great way to go.
Maybe she'll grow an extra tit.
You know what? That might be fun, but if you really want to, I can take you up to the sun itself and set you ablaze.
That sounds pretty good, sweetie.
That's probably the fastest form of radiation poisoning.
You think so?
Yes. You'll be cooked by photons.
Aren't there places in Russia that can, kind of slowly take me out?
And there are places in America, too.
Let's go.
Let's go to the ghetto. It will slowly take you out.
Or really fast, depending on what street corner you're standing on.
Yeah.
You don't know. You might be on somebody else's turf.
You might die of AIDS.
Taking their johns, and then you get shot in the head. I've learned my lesson.
I remember I always passed the most deadly corner in town going to the airport.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, the deadliest corner in Omaha, Nebraska.
Is there a sign for it?
No, I'm just saying it gets robbed all the time.
How do you know this?
What corner is this?
And like 13th Street or 10th Street or something.
Oh,
yes, the 10th Street gang.
No, I think it's either. It's pretty rough though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
The 10th Street gang.
It's very close to Council Tucky.
Oh yes.
So lots of crackheads. Lots of crackheads.
Oh yeah, we get them at my work all the time.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, 78.
We had one who, homeless guy that stole a electric grocery cart and was charging it at my store. I actually heard about it at the grocery store 2 days before, and then I saw him at my work.
So he just drove over there and plugged it in outside?
No, it was inside in the hallway in the back by the fire exit. I just come out of the bathroom and I'm like, wait, is that what I think it was? But I saw him coming around the back alley and I'm like,
was this from your Hy-Vee?
Yes. I said it was from the Hy-Vee.
Nice.
I heard two workers talking about it when I was leaving, and then I saw it. So it was Chekhov's gun, Schrodinger's cat.
So back to problems with the heart, because crack sounds like that's what it would do to your heart.
Oh, because it speeds it up so much more than caffeine.
Yeah, probably. Now for the pulse of aortic incompetence. It initially sounds to me like a problem with the aortic valve knowing what to do. That's what it is. Yeah, it allows blood to flow back into the ventricle of the heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the one that pushes it out, right?
Yeah, it's the opposite way that the heart is designed.
Oh. So it's like a fuel injector leaking the wrong way.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's a fuel injector for your heart. So this leaky blood valve, it causes the ventricle in the heart to stretch to abnormal size, making the muscle work harder there. So there's hypertrophy, meaning the muscle gets overworked.
Oh.
Yeah. I want to let the listener know. If they want to know more, then source 8 in the episode description is where you can go. It's a tube of Yoo-hoo video. The page is called MedCram. So there you go. Other accomplishments that make you a genius is realizing that there's fermentative effects from saliva.
Oh.
Like a caveman wasn't ever picking some meat out of his teeth. and noticed the physiological alterations made by the saliva to tenderize the meat. And also I imagined the same ape man flicking the specimen into some orange juice they made, which sat out for several days, making some sort of orange wine. No language, just magical spit. Now, we know that if you listen to the episode on Franciscus Sylvius, you would know that he discovered salt in the body and deduced that both acids and alkaloids reside in the body, which end up mixing at some point to create the salt because of his knowledge from alchemy and chemistry, also known as iatrochemistry. Raymond Vieussens, on the other hand, is credited for being the first publicly known ape man to discover the acid inside your blood. The most important thing to me is his first book, where multiple anatomical structures observed and described from the rotten flesh of 500 humans had Raymond's names attached to them. Unfortunately for Raymond's memory, when what is called the basal nomenclature was introduced to make anatomical structures more universally understood in 1895, Raymond's last name was no longer attached to many of these anatomical structures, making him less and less popular through the medical community. That's kind of lame. But then again, it's really not about the person, it's about the work done to get that information. What you think?
I think it's not technically lame, since lame means slowed down too, kind of like retarded.
Or not being able to walk,
Yeah, okay.
which slows you down, which retards you.
Yes, exactly. That's the technical word, or meaning of the word.
Yeah, so next episode we'll talk about the relevancy of Raymond Vieussens.
Nice.
Yeah. We will, now I want to thank all 14 tribe members, and possibly the 15th, soon to be nut launcher if he gets his shit out together.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, almost nut launcher.
Yeah, you almost a nut launcher.
Aren't you gonna help me? Like, I'm collecting all of this nut.
You got to launch.
Yeah, and I'm no one to fucking launch it. I'm just sitting on jars and jars and jars of nuts.
Yes, it's getting pretty raunchy.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Well,
rotten nuts,
I
not
mean,
good.
It's okay.
So, if you want to know what's going on right now, if you've never heard about it, and this is your first episode, and you made it this far, we got you now, baby.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you're pretty close to becoming an official fan. So what's going on with tribe members? Tribe members, huh? Well, we're going to have a very exclusive tribe for real fans. Real original fans. So don't be upset if this is 10 years later and you're listening to it and we're all dead from now. Because...
You speak for yourself.
Yeah. Anyways, the first 100 to get up and to prove they're fans, which is like liking, subscribing, sharing, reviewing, and proving to us that you did what you did, you will get a free t-shirt with no cost to you, besides proof of your fanhood.
Yes.
Yeah. And you will get a title in a tribe. We're going to have 100 people. So far, we have 14, about to be 15, I hope.
And the shirt glows in the dark.
Yes, the shirt is a negative of our original cover art, glowing in the dark. It's beautiful. It'd be 1 out of 100. Maybe a couple more for maybe my own collection of memorabilia or family members. But only 100 will go to 100 tribe members. So, let's go through the list. We have the squirrel hunter, the nut gatherer, the nut picker, the nut commander, the nut trapper, the nut driver, the nut robber, the nut taster, the logger, Tom Nye, the wood splitter, the rock smasher, the rock grinder, the rock milker, those bastards, the witch doctor, and hopefully number 15, the nut launcher.
I really need your help.
To launch the nut.
Yes.
Lots of nuts.
Yes.
Protect the tribe.
Yes.
Yes.
With the stinky, rotten spunk. I mean nuts.
And I'd like to announce the new logo is in the works. It probably won't come out till the spring of 2022. But I want to let you know, to keep you all anticipating.
Nice.
So, if you want to know more, you can check us out. So, where can one check us out all over the web?
On the Instagram, on Twitter, on TikToks.
Face Fuck Your Mom book.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Gork Mouth. All the links will be in the bibliography of the podcast.
Yeah, we're going to call some fancy term the bibliography. But let me say one thing. Gork Mouth and Nut Gatherer each have their own TikTok. The Nut Gatherer is more active. Then for Instagram, it is the Correlation Sensation. And I believe for Twitter, it's Correlation Sin 17, because some cock muncher, some cock grinder stole Correlation Sensation and started a podcast with only one episode and didn't do shit with their life. And now they took it from us, the real Correlation Sensation. Bastards.
That person sucks.
Yeah. Here's some druggy podcast, too. Talking about getting high. Some shit like that. I remember reading that and I was like, what? Bastards. As I sip coffee, trying to stay awake at nighttime.
With cocoa in it.
Oh yeah, with chocolate. Adenosine, baby. And phenylalanine and theobromine.
A little bit of cyanide.
I thought it tasted kind of like apple. Anyways, you guys, what do we do at the end of a podcast?
We leave in peace.
Goddamn right.
See you later.
Bye bye
Bye-bye.
bye bye boo.
You have four neurological connections. Prenatal atmospheres made it clear it's altered your perceptions. Want to keep this fact in the mind of you. Why did you realize why we have different points of view? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Terminology directed toward me, reflecting only you. It's just a fermentation of your neurological brew. Well, we all have convectional currents of the mind.